Mature muscle, warrior strength. Why do so many men lose strength after 40 while others grow even stronger? If you felt this, you're one of us. Subscribe and join the movement. Discipline, strength, legacy. Here's the truth no one likes to admit. Weakness after 40 isn't always because of age. It's often because of surrender. Too many men hit 40 and start checking out. They stop pushing. They stop showing up for themselves. And it shows. Declining strength, more belly fat, low energy, poor sleep, and in many cases, low confidence. According to the CDC, over 40% of men aged 45 to 64 are clinically obese. Testosterone levels drop about 1% per year after 30. Depression and anxiety also peak in midlife. And here's the worst part. Most men accept it as usual. But look closer, and you'll see a different kind of man. The kind who is still strong, grounded, and focused in his 50s, 60s, even 70s. These men are not genetic outliers. They simply haven't abandoned the fight. So the real question becomes, what do these men do differently? They live with purpose, they act with discipline, and they hold the line mentally and physically every single day. Let's break it down. Here are the principles behind mature muscle and lasting warrior strength. 1. Real strength isn't found, it's reclaimed. Muscle doesn't disappear because you're aging. It disappears when you stop using it. That means strength can also be regained. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that resistance training, even started in your 50s or 60s, significantly improves strength, bone health, and vitality. It's not about lifting heavy or chasing youth. It's about consistent, functional training, movements that translate into real life. Men who adopt this style of training tend to stay sharper, leaner, and more resilient to injury. You're not chasing your 20s. You're building the strongest version of your current self. 2. Food isn't comfort, it's ammunition. Most men over 40 don't need a new diet. They need a new mindset about food. Military men eat for performance. They fuel their mission. And that's exactly how you should approach your meals. Prioritize clean proteins, slow carbs, and healthy fats. Ditch ultra-processed foods, sugar bombs, and unnecessary snacking. Eat with structure, 2 to 3 solid meals, not constant grazing. This isn't about being strict, it's about being intentional. When you feed your body like a warrior, it performs like one. 3. The battle is in the mind first. You can lift weights, run miles, and eat clean, but if your mind is cluttered, tired, or chaotic, none of it sticks. Strength without focus, that's just noise. And for men over 40, the biggest battle isn't always physical, it's internal. Have you ever caught yourself staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., replaying the past, or fearing what's next? You wonder, did I waste too much time? Is this all there is? Am I already past my prime? That voice, that's the enemy. And it doesn't show up with fists. It shows up with doubt, delay, and distraction. After 40, you're not just managing your body, you're managing a lifetime of stories, missed chances, emotional wounds, career pressure, fatherhood, aging parents, and the real danger, carrying it all in silence, letting it grow, letting it weaken your drive. Military men train for this. They don't just build muscle, they build mental clarity. They journal, they breathe deeply before battle, they debrief, they talk to each other. They don't wait for a breakdown to start maintenance. Why? Because they know the mission fails if the mind fractures. You don't need to book a therapist tomorrow, though that's a powerful move, but you do need a system for your mind. A few quiet minutes in the morning, a written check-in. Before bed, a rule is to put your phone away and walk without noise. Time to think, it's time to feel, it's time to lead yourself. Because here's the truth, mental resilience fuels physical strength. It's not a weakness to slow down, it's a strategy. You're not falling behind, you're preparing for the next move. And if you can win the battle in your head, you can conquer anything in front of you. Now ask yourself, what's one thought I need to stop believing? And what will I do today to replace it? 4. Control your environment, control your outcomes. Weakness doesn't start in the body, it begins in the environment. Too much screen time, there is too little movement. A fridge full of junk, a schedule with no intention. Want to reclaim your strength? Audit your space, clean out processed food, designate a quiet space to reflect, surround yourself with men who challenge you. Your environment can either drain you or develop you. Choose wisely. 5. Find a new mission. A man with no mission will always feel lost. And that's exactly what happens to many men after retirement or mid-career plateau. Your kids need you less. Your job isn't exciting, and you start wondering what it's all for. This is where many men give up, but this is where you level up. Create a new mission. Mentor younger men. Set fitness goals. Serve in your community. Start something of your own. Men who live longer and stay stronger always have a reason to show up. Don't retire your purpose, redefine it. 6. No one's coming to save you. Let's be blunt. You are responsible for your health, your mindset, and your future. Yes, aging is real. Yes, some days are harder, but your choices still matter. In fact, they matter more now than ever. No doctor, supplement, or app can replace the impact of discipline, of movement, of choosing strength daily. That might sound harsh, but it's actually empowering, because if you created the problem, you can fix it. If you drifted off course, you can get back on. Starting now. 7. Your legacy is built daily. Your children, your peers, your younger self, they're watching. Will they see a man who got softer with age, or a man who stayed sharp, steady, and strong until the end? Every workout, every healthy meal, every moment of restraint, it's not just for you, it's for them. It's for the legacy you leave behind. Mature strength isn't loud, it doesn't show off, it simply shows up, day after day. In conclusion, so what did you take away from this? Are you letting age define your limits? Or are you using it to define your strength? Are you focused on what's slipping away or on what you can still build? Because here's the truth, this next chapter is yours to command. You don't need to be perfect, you need to be consistent, you need to show up. The warrior you once were, he's still in there. Maybe he's quiet, maybe he's tired, but he's waiting. And every action you take, every meal you choose wisely, every rep you push through, every walk you take instead of another scroll, that's you calling him back to life. Your body doesn't need to be flawless, your routine doesn't need to be Instagram worthy, but your commitment, that needs to be unshakable, because your legacy is watching, and more importantly, you are watching. So here's your next mission. Rebuild, reclaim, reignite. Not for the past, not for approval, but for the man you're still becoming. Drop a comment. What part of this hit hardest? What's holding you back? What fear or habit do you need to face head on? Let's talk about it below. And if you're ready to stay strong, stay focused, and become the man you were built to be, subscribe to the channel. You don't need motivation, you need a mission, and this is it.